Hello everyone. Today I wanted to take the time out to talk a little bit about the idea of making an automatic assumption about another person based on their appearance, their physical appearance. Now this is an innate trait in every human being. Now if you break this down, this whole concept of us finding certain kinds of traits, physical traits in another person attractive, or certain traits that are unattractive, certain traits that make us feel a certain way. And if we really see what's going on, to certain degrees it can be boiled down to differences, large differences from what kind of people that you are around can seem different. For example, our ethnicity. And this is in fact connected to why we find certain creatures adorable like dogs and certain creatures really not adorable like spiders, is because dogs are much closer to us. They're mammals, they're warm-blooded, they got their eyes and nose and they're cute and they look like our people, they look like cousins, and they look like closer to us than, like, say, a spider, which don't have two eyes. They have like many different eyes, and they have 8 legs instead of 2 legs, and you get the idea. Spiders are far more removed from us than dogs are, so we tend to find dogs adorable and not spiders. Well, some people do find spiders adorable, but in general, human beings are closer to mammals, dogs and cats, and we find bears cute. We even find wild animals cute when we watch them on TV, not in real life. So yeah, that's one variable that makes us feel, that makes us make these automatic assumptions about another person based on their appearance. Now, just like that, there are several variables that make us find another person either good looking or anything, scary looking, or bad looking, shameful looking, whatever it is. There are certain traits, in physical traits, that we see, and we make those assumptions evolutionarily, subconscious. I think a problem with this rhetoric, this conversation that we're having about body shaming, is a lot of this conversation revolves around telling people what is right and what is wrong. So these are the things you should do, these are the things you should not do. You should not tell a fat person these words. You should not tell a gay person these words. So it's all about these rules about what's right and what's wrong. My personal take, and I think this is all related, body, making fun of a person's body is in a way making fun of a person's sexual orientation. It's all connected. All these shaming a person based on anything is basically about finding a person too far removed than the people that you are used to seeing in your own life. So now what? I mean, if I'm telling you that, drawing out these rights and wrongs are not the best idea. First of all, let me clarify that I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying that it's not a long-term solution, telling people what's right and what's wrong. People will try really hard to follow that, no doubt. We're all nice people. We know what is right and what is wrong for the most part. We try to be that way. That's great. But then these problems don't get solved. We still make these automatic assumptions, and get that automatic feeling, that thing that we see a person, the person looks a certain way, and we get that feeling. To evolve our species out of that, there has to be a more fundamental installation of understanding, truths. We as a human species have discovered a lot of facts that are not always conveyed down to our school children. Like, they don't always know what we are, what a human body is, how it functions, what is the purpose of our nose and our hair, and why does sometimes things happen, why does our body behave a certain way. If we were much more clear about these kinds of things in our younger school days, that a lot of these issues, like making fun of each other, bullying each other, a lot of these issues can be taken care of actually by just having a firmer understanding of what we really are. That's the direction I would like to push this conversation about, people discriminating against people who are way far too removed from them, if they have a sexual orientation that we are not comfortable with, if they have a skin color that is just different than what we tend to find attractive in our cultural stories. So to get past these things, the best option is, or the only option in the long run for me, is to figure out a way in which we can understand these truths and really educate as many people as we can, so that through our cultures we can actually get rid of these notions altogether and make people realize the difference between a lot of these things that we consider true and what are actually true. Like, for example, a person who is really skinny might not be as healthy as they appear. Like, I'm taking this as an example instead of saying, I think the classic example of that person is fat, and that person is fat probably because he has some disease and it's not because he's lazy. You know, that rhetoric has been used. I'm saying even skinny people, some people look really fit, and the opposite could be true. Maybe they have major problems, but it's just not visible on their body right now. So it's just there are so many dimensions to this appearance thing that it makes no sense to have these preconceived notions about a person when we see them, but it still happens on a subconscious level. No matter what your IQ is, you know, these things happen, and that's instinct, and that has to be evolved out of. Instinct cannot be evolved out of by just telling people what is right and what is wrong, because we are not going to get rid of this in our lifetime. It's going to take generations. It's like an ongoing process. We have to think about it from a humanistic perspective instead of a personality perspective, or in other words, a philosophical perspective instead of a psychological perspective. Well, I hope that conveyed a little bit on this whole debacle that is, you know, why are we so mean to each other? That being said, you know, I have a contest going on. I have a question for you guys. If you were given a magical microphone that if you spoke into, all of society would follow exactly what you said. Obviously, the catch is that you can only use this microphone once. Now, what would you use that one opportunity to speak into that microphone? Please leave your answers with me and my email address. I'm leaving it down in the description. And last but not the least, I would like to thank my beautiful sister, Pratiksha, for giving me this opportunity to have my guest content on this website as a video instead of a blog article, which I had promised her. But I hope this does well, and I tried my best to stay true to the spirit of your blog, which is to create a platform for honest communications about things that we should be talking about as a society, as a people, as a species, in fact. Well, thanks for that, and well, I hope your viewers got something out of this.